Here we are at the legendary The Key Club in Leeds to meet the amazing Greysight. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
They're launching their debut EP, Where the Light Won't Reach. So, let's talk about Greysight first of all. Tell me about Greysight.
Greysight kind of formed at the end of mine and Mike's old band, Deceiver. We kind of stumbled into this sound in lockdown, 2020 kind of period. And I don't know if lockdown kind of just fizzled our old band out a little bit. I don't know. But that kind of band just ended. I joined the band with you, Isolate. We did a few things together. Showed you some demos.
Yeah, I don't know what to be a
You
part
liked
of it.
the shit, and then it kind of went from there. But yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of almost like a little supergroup of the two
it's
bands.
literally a super group of
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word local bands, but it's you know, bands from around the area, kind of just fizzled out or moved on. And then we kind of just, like you say, a super group.
It seems very natural, though, because, you know, local bands, you all meet each other, don't you, at places when you're playing. So I guess you just got on and wanted to form a different band.
I mean, I wanted to work with you for years anyway.
Yeah, and same likewise.
So it's like,
I wanted to work with you for at least 7 or 8 years before I even
and our
started it.
two previous bands played a shit ton of shows together anyway. So
Wow.
So,
nice. Pretty easy connection to make for that one.
What did you want to achieve with the EP?
Yeah, I guess coming off the back of what they were saying, right? You know, we've been a band for 2 minutes at this point, right? We launched our first single back in April, right? And the idea was with this year was to form a solid foundation of Greysight, right? We had all of this material, we'd refined it for years. We kind of came out of lockdown and worked on that, since then. And we were this year is our foundation year, right? It's we want to build a really core following, fans and people who, like the music, vibe with it. Yeah. We wanted to get that rock solid foundation to get ready for what we think is going to be a really good 2026 for us, for the next EP. So we collected people, didn't we? We collected people, management, shout out to Royal Artists, they picked us up quite early, and Matas, who you'll know from Graphic Nature, picked our stuff up and was good, good to go. Let's work on some heavy stuff.
Wow.
And that was what we set out to do, right? We started, we were back in January, we were laying out plans for what we're going to do this year, next year. Yeah, it was all
so organised.
I say how organised. I think it was more we were just we have to know what's happening because to keep
me and you I need to.
We have to keep it. Yeah, so we that's our organised brains just trying to logicify, a band, which is crazy. You can't do that with music. We had no idea where it was going to go. So with the EP, we were we wanted to show people this is what we are, this is who we are. This is what we're about. This is the vision. This is the look. This is the feel. It's just heavy, unga bunga music. It's just it's just heavy breakdowns, and we're this is the foundation, right? This is where we're going. We'd love to have you here for the ride. Let's go. So it's very much our foundational sort of EP is as refined as we could get it.
It sounds pretty refined.
There's a lot of work that's gone into that on the the writing. We sacked off a lot of songs as well. We're these 5 tracks need to be the ones that represent us as people, as a band, as creatives, and I think we've achieved
the first year at least to be
exactly
the 5 songs that define us as a sound, as a band.
It's a jumping off point, but it's not a rough one. It's like you said, it's a foundation. But it's not it's a shaky foundation. We want it to be solid and really put the time into making sure that where we are jumping off from is somewhere that we can elaborate on, kind of progress that further, and not kind of, you see a lot of bands that will release an EP, the sound will change completely by the time there's a second. We want to kind of, I don't know if we're saying more of the same, but a little bit different. Same but different.
Yeah, same.
That kind of vibe.
The sound.
It's going to progress. You'll hear some stuff tonight that's a bit of a progression from this. We'll play some new shit.
So you're playing stuff tonight at your launch that isn't actually on the EP?
It'll be,
wow, okay.
It's disclosure with it. It's it's EP2 stuff, but it's
Really?
we're writing it. We don't know if it's going to make the EP. We're going to play
so
it
this is
live.
a test tonight as well?
We're going to see what the vibe's like. We're just going to go from there.
Wow. Oh my God. Well, as a sound, I mean, you say you've been a band for 2 minutes. It doesn't sound like a new band's first EP at all. I mean, even the branding, it's nice and clear, and it's the whole package is really just sort of polished, and it's you wouldn't listen, you wouldn't come across it randomly and think, oh, this is a brand new band at all. It's really impressive.
Yeah. All that legwork got done with me and you over COVID and stuff. Kind of a couple of these songs kind of got written at the end of that and kind of brought forward. Like Self-Made Hell especially, that's technically that and Heirloom are the first two Greysight songs that existed, and we wrote those back in like 2020.
Yeah. Really?
The legwork's been done, and it was kind of just we like that sound. It's like I want to do this full time, and kind of just put all the effort into kind of aligning everything else in that direction and going from there.
Nice. I know it's been in the works for a long time, without necessarily you fully knowing that that's what you're working towards.
Yeah, exactly that.
But at what point did you feel this EP of 5 tracks was actually ready?
It was, I would say it's probably around January. We were like, there was something about starting the year that we were like, okay, let's, we didn't have the branding and, thank you, by the way, for the branding. Thank you very much. We were just tweaking it, but I think it was ready. We were probably ready like early this year. We were like, okay, we've got the 5 tracks we want to do. And then the idea was to like, as we were releasing it, measure it, see what was going on, what was hitting, what was resonating with people, and then like for the next release we'll try something a little different. Like, the plan's still the same. We're still going to release every 4, 5, 6 weeks or whatever, and we just pulled the trigger. And then kept optimizing as we went.
We gave ourselves no choice, did we? We were like, right, it needs to be out by this time on the
We've
EP.
been pretty critical, I think, which is good. I think a lot of bands aren't. What I've noticed in a lot of bands is they'll kind of write songs for an EP. That first thing that gets written is on the EP, like regardless. Going back with a critical ear, like after a few months, and being like, and even playing it at practice and stuff, and just feeling like in the set, this song.
Fully ready to like actually play them live. We were like, this song kind of don't fit the vibe very much. It's not the same. It doesn't hit us the same, so it's not going to hit other people the same.
So a couple of those got chucked out, really, and they're still there. I might leak them on Instagram. Fuck knows. I'll probably leak them on Instagram because they're still pretty good. They hit, but they're not. They're not what we want. It's not. That's exactly it. We've said that a lot this year about it's not Greysight. There's like
it's become a term, hasn't it?
It has, but I don't know what it is. It's a
a
complete feel thing. It's kind of arbitrary, but we'll talk about this at the start of Willows before we change it to Blast Beats. Spoiler. It wasn't us, you know what I mean? There's like song Greysight. It needs to be in that little pocket of what makes us us. So it's kind of difficult, but knowing when it was ready for me, it was when all the mixes were done. So that's that one for me.
When we hit submit.
Yeah. As soon as I bounced Heartburn, I was like, yeah, cool, done.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the 5 tracks.
Yeah.
Track number 1, Self-Made Hell.
Yeah.
Just like self-deprecation, and people do a lot of things to cause themselves issues, and then they continue to do that. You get in a vicious cycle of doing the same thing over and over again, regardless of how it actually affects you. So that's it, really. Self-made hell. It's like no matter what you do, you're always going to be in a self-made hell because it's your choices. You are the main character in your own story. So that's kind of like the vibe, really.
Track 2, Violent State.
Violent State is about basically just being angry at the world, but again, it's similar. Like you're inwardly angry at yourself, but you're angry at everything else. But there's no need because it's your fault.
I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's hard to put into words when the lyrics kind of just come to you. I don't like sit down and
think about it.
Yeah, it's kind of just like whatever falls onto the page at the time.
I think for me, there's a line in it that I'm so in love with the pain. I fell in love with my depression.
I fell in love with my depression. Self-neglect became my
a
obsession.
lot of that can be as well. Like you get out of that situation as kind of you've been in it for so long.
Yeah.
It feels like you don't know what to do or feel anything else. That you felt that way for as long as you can remember.
Yeah.
So what's left after that?
So basically, we all suffer with like mental health issues, I guess.
Don't know if you could tell.
And every song is basically about mental health and how we navigate it in this day and age. It's very like obviously medication and therapies and other things like that. Like it's how do you go about dealing with your own mental health? So every song's similar. Everything's around that. Whether or not it will be for EP2 is a different story, but that's it really.
Okay, all right.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely, no, totally. Track 3, Blight.
Again, it's the same thing. It's the same old thing pulling me down.
Dragging me in.
Dragging me in. It's mental health stuff. Like you live it in day out. You can't escape. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's the same thing all day, every day. You get yourself down. You deal with it every day. Again, it's all the same sort of shit.
I kind of relate Blight to like the deepest part of it, like that enveloping kind of darkness.
Yeah. behind his eyes there is nothing left. You know,
it's like it's like as low as it gets.
Yeah. When you're just like a zombie almost, you know, you're doing the same thing all day, every day. You're going into like robot mode and you're just dealing with it all, but without wanting to change, you know, because you're so used to dealing with the shit every single day.
Yeah.
It's the same. You know, it's so hard to get out of that cycle of dealing with your own mind, I guess. You know, your own sort of issues.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really difficult to actually. I've never thought about what they're about.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
more like
you know what it is. Just
yeah.
articulating
It's
very
articulating it
difficult,
in a way that other people will understand. I guess if you read the lyrics, like you'll know. If you deal with the issues that we're talking about, if you read the lyrics, you'll relate. Yeah.
But on Blight, you've also collaborated with Courtney Levitt from Love Rarely.
Yep.
So how did that come about?
So I've known Courtney and Danny for a long time. Yeah, for a very long time.
Right.
And it just felt like we needed some sort of other vocalist on the track. It just needed something else. And
Sure.
Just to expand the sound.
yeah. And Love Rarely had just released Mould, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's the perfect voice for this track, in my opinion. I was like, let's just reach out and see if she wants to do it. She did, and she nailed it, you know, with it.
Yeah, nice.
I was laughing to myself when I saw like how loud the waveform was and how loud she is.
Wow.
She's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
she's an absolute powerhouse.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in the band when you sent that track over. You were like, oh, have a look at this. Oh yeah, you were like, oh, you know, he sent me over just that section, and I had my AirPods in. I was on my walk, and I just burst out laughing. I was like, this is sick. Like, who is this? Because I didn't know who it was, and I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
And then came across Love Rarely, which you know she does a lot of like singing. She has an incredible range, and I was just like, you can't tell it's the same person. This is aggressive as hell. Because I was expecting like a hardcore band or something, to be honest, when I heard those lyrics.
Cool. All right. Track 4, Lethophobia, which I had to look up. I wasn't sure what Lethophobia meant.
Yeah, did you find something from Destiny 2 there?
I did. A lot more than the actual definition, to be honest.
You will have done. It's a legendary bar from that game, but the meaning of it is like the fear of oblivion and like the fear of forgetting. So both of our grandmas, was it Alzheimer's or dementia?
Grandmas,
whatever,
grandpas,
memory loss
dementia,
kind of, It's kind of about that and kind of how that affects you.
It's like brain rot, innit, really. That's like, you know, your brain slowly rots.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly don't know who people are. You slowly become a shell of who you were. So that's basically what it's about. It's basically about like losing yourself in it.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I think there's a specific thing for me with it being like about my grandma and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
That's kind of what made me write it. She literally just died and I wrote the intro riff. I was like,
So
"Oh,
he
riff."
gave me he was like, I want this to be the word we use in the song. And I took that word, and having experienced myself with family members having dementia and, you know, mental problems, we kind of just went with that, and it just kind of flowed out naturally. Lost in the depths of lethophobia, innit?
I guess weirdly, like it's probably, I don't know, obviously it's got the aesthetic of all our other songs. It's, you know, it's 2 minutes long, it's heavy, it's
a bit more emotional, I think.
It's hard, but that's why I was going to go with it.
Yeah,
It's got kind of an emotional undertone, which most people aren't going to know. Without the backstory of it, you're never going to understand
of course not.
or
I think,
know
like,
where it comes from. But
even like when you listen to the way the lyrics and the vocals are, though, it's a lot different to the way we do other things.
it's,
in other
it's
tracks.
structured. It's got like a, I don't know,
More drony,
pop
like,
structure. It's kind of intro, verse, chorus. It does tell a story though. It's
like vocally, it's more like, I guess, more drawn out vocals rather than being like da 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 da. It's more like, you know, it's it's more like it's more emotionally driven than the other tracks because it's less inwardly hateful. It's more I'm feeling emotions about what people are going through. You know, what and a lot of people have, you know, family members and stuff, they deal with dementia and Alzheimer's, and, you know, it's just, I hope that it, you know, reaches people in the same way
it fucking
helps.
sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
I feel like, I don't know, it could be an expansion point for EP2. For
possibly.
Further stuff, but it's more or less that.
Cool. All right. And the last track, number 5, Heartburn.
Straight up crash out, fuck you song.
Literally,
There's nothing else to it, really.
Yeah, that's literally it. It's literally just not a diss track, but a diss track, you know?
Yeah,
it's about,
that's outward. That's, you know, someone's pissed you off.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a manifestation of how you felt and it's, you know, come out
I
other
guess
people
so,
or whatever. But
you know, people can take it however the way they want, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's not aimed at any specific, anything specific. It's just, you know, angry, fuck you.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep my name out your mouth. You know, you've been
yeah.
talking about me, you've been wasting my time. You know, I've done a lot of things for you, and you've just gone back and thrown it in my face. So, fuck off.
I think it's another pretty relatable track. I mean, everyone's
and it's not aimed at anything or anyone. It's just a specific, you know,
just a
fuck you
crash
track.
out.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just a
angry,
straight up
an
crash
angry,
out,
an
bro.
angry
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you. Keep your name out my mouth.
Okay.
Keep my name out your mouth.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Will Smith. It's about Will Smith on the Grammys. That's what it's about.
Cool. All right. Well, I mean, all the tracks are short and sweet or short and aggressive.
Yeah.
So is that deliberate? I mean, they're round about 2 minutes each, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's deliberate. I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, a band like this and what we're trying to do doesn't really benefit very much from, like, you know, a big wide soundscape of like intro, verse, chorus, like having that like singing dynamic or whatever coming in and out. It's kind of just a bunch of breakdowns. Yeah. But it's how we connect those breakdowns, which kind of makes it feel like a song. I think the whole 2 minutes thing was like all filler, no killer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no, other way around.
I was going to say.
Edit that one. I think all killer, no filler.
Strangely, I knew what you meant.
I spotted that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Dale did.
We fucking suck.
All filler. Come see us.
Yeah, please,
All
please.
filler.
As soon as we come up on Spotify, hit skip, and that'll do us a massive favour. Thank you.
I don't find there's not really many bands that are doing the shorter tracks. You know, past 3 minutes. Every song seems to be like a big balls to the wall 3, 4, 5 minute track.
Yeah.
We're playing 9 songs tonight.
And the set's 27 minutes.
Is
the
it
set,
really?
and that's,
Wow,
and that's
okay.
including the intro.
And that's with intros and like
Yeah.
set breaks and stuff like
Wow.
that. So it has been difficult, to be fair, bringing it live and kind of figuring out how we're going to make like a full set work.
But 9 tracks.
Yeah,
That's practically an album.
it is. Yeah, more or less.
I don't think an album could be 26 minutes though, could it?
It depends on what the label wants.
Well, I guess
I
so.
don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, you know, it's.
Throne got away with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So
On listening to it a few times today, the mixing and mastering is crisp.
thank you.
It is. I take it you're responsible for that.
that's me.
So, how easy is it to recreate that in a live setting?
It's been pretty simple, to be fair. Like, we don't have a live bass player. That's just my bass track, just playing through front of house, just reamped, as it is in the EP. But everything is kind of like stem exports, right? So we've got all like the ambient stuff. We've got all that stuff just coming through as it would be. Me and Mike just play the guitar parts through some pretty heavily designed guitar tones. It's very squelchy, HM2 inspired, super fuzzy. But it needs to keep the clarity there because we're playing like drop F. Things drop down to an octave below that at points. So it is just sub frequencies going through amps. So that part was difficult. The rest of it kind of just lined up pretty naturally, really. It was more like the difficult part bringing it live was figuring out breaks between songs, how to actually have a set without just being, okay, here's 5 songs, and that was 7 minutes of your time. You know, it's like, but without dragging it out.
Which is why we had to add the tracks in it. We had to add the other 3 tracks because it just wasn't long enough, especially for like, never mind a headline set, like a normal, you know, most bands most venues, want at least 25 minutes, and we had 17, 18 minutes. It's just not enough.
We had to expand a little bit. That's why some of the EP2 stuff's in there. And I guess it, like I said earlier, it helps us kind of feel it out a little bit. See what the reaction's like live. Like I said, we've already changed 1 track from when we played our first show last week.
A week ago.
Yeah, we've already changed that because we felt energy-wise it was just a little bit down here. We want it to be kind of remain kind of a pin for the whole set to the better or worse of the crowd's health.
And our health.
And our health. Yeah.
So you're working your way through a new set,
Yeah.
and you're also watching for people's reactions in the crowd.
Yeah.
Is that tough to do? Because obviously you're trying to get the set right, you're trying to get your new songs right, and yet you're trying to gauge what people think of it at the same time.
Yeah.
I think with the amount of like practice we've put in, like especially playing the guitar parts and stuff, I mean our songs are breakdowns. Like we can be kind of zoned out and play these kind of
Really?
songs. Yeah, like I mean, how many frets do we use in the whole set? Maybe 4. Yeah. On a good day, 4. Like it is just breakdowns and harmonics with.
We're also
stupid
filming
shit.
a lot of stuff out here. Like
We're filming
every
stuff,
show we do,
yeah,
we want to
yeah.
film just to see how we play, how it sounds, what the reaction is.
Yeah, but
what we can change, where.
We just feel it's important to gauge that reaction, especially with new stuff. Because we're not the fans of the band, we are the band. We want to see what people like. We want to see where to kind of push. You know, if we notice we would notice a particular track last week. It was kind of, you know, not a dead crowd, but it was, you know, small
the
room.
energy
The energy wasn't there.
yeah,
This certain song played and elbow started flying. So it's like, with noticing stuff like that, I'm like, okay, all of us collectively together, we may not vibe on a certain song. Not vibe, you know, we all have favourites. We all have songs that we don't like as much. But you'll see it live, it's like, okay, it kind of hits live. It kind of reframes the perspective massively when you do that.
Like, it doesn't really matter what we think.
Yeah.
It matters what the fans think and what the crowd thinks.
Yeah.
Obviously, it doesn't matter what we think, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I was gonna say, I still wanna like our
yeah,
songs.
yeah, of course, yeah. But if
I don't wanna play
if
Kesha.
we like every song and there's no reaction at all, then
Yeah, that's what I mean.
there's no
Like-
point playing.
Like I
is there?
said, we all have favourites, and
Yeah, yeah.
you don't know if those personal favourites are going to hit the way you want live.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like me and you absolutely love Violent State. We need to see if that goes well live. That's our favourite song collectively, I think, is me and you at least. But yeah, just one of those.
Whereas I love Blight, and that's the reaction.
I'm indifferent. I love
Yeah,
the
yeah,
song,
yeah.
but you know, I'm kind of.
So we've all got our favourite songs.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
all got,
absolutely.
you know, songs that.
What's your favourite song?
It's actually, it's probably maybe gonna be an EP2,
Yeah.
Really?
You're
I'm
gonna
not
give a
gonna
spoiler.
say-
You're doing me.
but it's that bow wow. That's all I'm gonna do.
Is that the title?
That's just a tease for you. That is.
Well, I like everything, so split my skin. Yeah.
I'm a simple man, so it starts out. It starts very. I just enjoy playing.
It's
it.
heavy.
Sure. Yeah,
just-
absolutely.
you can.
The ending of that song makes me laugh playing it live.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Are you playing it tonight?
We are.
Okay.
Song number 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll look out for that one then.
Yeah.
All right. So, what does the future look like for Greysight?
Shows as for me, like as many shows as possible.
Yeah, I think.
Obviously being selective as well, and playing shows that are going to help us move up and move forward. But I want to personally just playing. That's really it. You know, it would help to get more fans and
Yeah, of
you know.
course. I mean, it's all one and the same, really. Like, we've been an online band for, 6 months?
Yeah,
more or
exactly,
less. We've only just played one show. This is our second show.
I've been a bedroom band for 2 years.
More than
Until-
that, mate.
yeah,
More than
exactly.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to play shows.
That.
Yeah. I'd like to play a lot of shows this year in this
Yeah, I think
next
it's the
12
same
months.
for
Obviously, grow the fan base and you know flog shirts, flog merch. But yeah, I want to play shows.
If this is going to be like the kernel, the core year, right, the start of, I guess, what Greysight is, it is about the next evolution. Like, we've started already, like, working with Madass on, like, what's happening next with the next EP, like, how we're going to expand it. Like, everything we've done this year is going to be turned up a billion notches, not one notch, but like a gazillion, right? We're optimizing and changing and working out where our best path forward is now. But, like, the idea next year is to exploit this thing, right? Take what we know is working and get it to every corner of this planet and just get, you know, people vibing with it, listening to it, and shows. That's the idea for next year, you know, is to start to grow what we know is working. And then 2027 is the world, baby. Like, I want to see us on the world stage.
baby.
Yeah. World stage. I want to
abroad.
Yeah, abroad.
Wow.
Europe,
Yeah.
America's like
Oh,
a dream.
Australia. Would be
Oh, so you
fucking
want to conquer the
yes.
world?
Yeah. Any Americans watching this, but next year or the year after, we'll be there.
Yeah, maybe not 20.
We keep getting people asking us for North America. It's coming eventually.
Yes.
We'll get there.
Yeah. We love you, America.
There's no ceiling at the moment. It's just we just want to
Wow.
go as as far as it'll take us
Just go.
and push it as much as we can. That's the
I think
Be
we
all
all
and
had
all.
like something going into this when the band formed as well. Like, we've all done this for ages, like we said. It's not like there's burnout or anything, but we're all like 30. We're all old.
God,
Well,
so,
you know.
so depressing.
I'm not. I'm 21.
Fuck off. So
I tell people that as well.
I don't know. Like, I feel like there's like a mindset shifting going into this band. It's probably going to be the last main band I do. Like,
we've all
in
sat
terms
down
of,
with
like,
if this doesn't work, I'm not doing music anymore.
yeah,
I
and
think
that's
we've all said
not
the same thing,
it's not a
yeah.
bad thing. It's just like this is the one for me that I'm putting all the eggs in the basket for
Yeah.
this one, doing
That's a good
everything I can.
analogy.
Yeah, it's like I know it's not like I didn't in the other ones. It's
No,
just
no, no.
you learn things, like you learn what works and what doesn't work. We learned a hell of a lot in Deceiver.
We did.
Me and you learned a hell of a lot in Isolate. I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
you've learned a lot in every band we've done over the years. A hell of a lot.
So you've come from other projects, other
Yeah,
bands.
yeah.
Are they still going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
we're
are
all,
still
we're all
going.
active. Yeah,
So you're still going to be doing
Apart
that
from
on
Deceiver's
top of
not going,
Greysight.
yeah.
Deceiver's dead. Yeah, that's mine and Mike's old band.
We were both in Veiled,
Yeah.
and you're in.
That's it. Can I
Yeah,
plug
yeah.
my other
Yeah,
band?
yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm in another band called Neon Rituals.
Okay.
Adam was very well. To be fair, the rest of the guys were really brought me in July, and I've just been brought on this amazing journey so far. And I really can't wait to see where it goes. I'm super excited. So yeah, loving every minute of it.
Big up Neil, yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Really grateful. to be brought into it all. They did pay me to say that.
That's part of the disclosure agreement. You're not meant to say that.
You're not getting that five and out.
I wanted a Greg's later on. No.
That's not happening.
Go digging them bins out there, mate. Outside up back.
Greysight, thanks for talking
worries,
to
mate.
Festpod. Have a great show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy it.